We're back.
Big Red. Big Red.
Big Red. This week in trending, what's happening?
Well, you know what, this is actually, before we actually say what this is, I'm kind of like, they are hyping this up. Release the freaking game already.
2 weeks. We're 2 weeks away.
But, like, I don't care about the top ratings. FIFA.
Listen,
did you see that?
It's a big thing. FIFA 20 ratings are out.
FIFA 20 ratings are out.
And everyone's pissed.
And people are saying it's not even the best soccer game of the year.
What's the best?
Pro Evolution Soccer.
Wow.
Which is coming out in
That's
December.
a bold statement.
I've heard a lot of people saying they are going to switch because career mode hasn't changed. There's a lot of soccer purists that are like, I love career mode, which you and I have recently discovered we love.
I heard the physics engine on PES is pretty incredible, though. I mean, the ball movement, the actual shots, because FIFA, we know, you get pissed off a lot because I do this one shot with Son.
It's just one fucking shot. This one shot.
He twirls around and curves it outside the goal and back in.
You could be facing the other direction, and suddenly you'll spin, turn, right foot, left foot, doesn't matter, curl it into the goal.
You mean Son can't do that in real life?
Fuck no.
I think he can.
Get the hell out of here.
Well,
Son.
Messi took the top.
The Sun will come out tomorrow.
Old 94. What about that?
I saw... It's good. I mean, he's aging, but he's still freaking fantastic. I think he's the best player out there.
I think he should have been a 95. A little bit more. Maybe 96.
I mean, I don't think it actually matters at that point.
No, probably not. I mean,
relative to the he's the highest, like by comparison, the highest rated players in Madden are like, 99.
Well, do you think Madden should have 99 players like that? Or should they keep them down? Because they put them at 94 here. That's the max in the whole game. There's no 99, 98, nothing like that.
The problem with starting guys at 99 is that they end up, like, they can't grow, right? But in FIFA, like a guy like Messi, Ronaldo, they're not going to grow much more. They're reaching the end of their career. So maybe they should be up at 99. I don't think it actually matters though, because when it's relative to everything else, like, it doesn't matter.
Right.
So
it's
basically, FIFA's 99 is 94.
Yeah, I like the 94. I think he should have been 95, but I like not have 99. It's like keeps it real, keeps it realistic a little.
At least appearance of real.
Right.
I agree.
Mentally,
I agree.
Ronaldo took 93.
Yep, saw that. Neymar 92.
Wildly overrated. I think he should be an 88.
I will agree with you on that one. Neymar should probably not be in the top 10.
No,
at all.
He probably should be an 88 because top 10 ends at right about the 90.
Yeah.
I mean,
top 10 ends at 90. So to round out the top 10, you've got Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, who I do think should at least match Messi.
You think?
At 94.
Really? You think?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
He is good. I mean, yeah, they're just they play so different.
He's a faster, stronger player, so I think
he's
those types of
walking
things.
muscle. That's what he is.
Pretty much, yeah. Neymar 92, Eden Hazard 91, Kevin De Bruyne 91, Jan Oblak, the keeper at Atletico 91, Virgil van Dijk, at 90.
He could have been a 92, maybe 91.
Okay,
he's
you
incredible.
think that player of the year catapults him up there?
Player of the year. I mean, what was it, the first time in 100 and something games he got dribbled past this year? It was the first time. Like, he's an incredible player.
Mohamed Salah, a 90. Luka Modric, 90. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, 90.
You pronounce it so much better than I could ever do.
So we've got those are only players above 90.
Yeah.
Only player. Now, here's one that I feel got vastly underrated. Mbappe.
He's
89. Like, why is Mbappe
I think last
89?
year he was 89 also.
I believe so.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I think he could have been at least a 90.
Being an Italian, I love my Italian defenders, but I think Chiellini's overrated at 89.
Really?
He's getting older. He's still a very good defender, but I think making him an 89, saying that he is the 14th best player in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like, I don't know. That's saying a lot.
90 defense, 82 physical.
Yeah, I mean, he's a physical player. He's a great player. I think Lewandowski, 89, probably a little underrated.
I think
dude's a goal scorer.
Sergio, he's right where he needs to be. I think on the 89.
Griezmann,
Yeah, that one
I don't
surprised
know.
me. I was expecting at least a 90 on him.
I would have expected a 90, but I'm glad that they didn't. I think Griezmann probably should be in that 87 to 89 range. That's not too bad. And then the list goes down, on and on.
Right.
You've got Mane at an 88, Cavani 88, Marco Reus 88,
Aubameyang.
Aubameyang.
Yeah,
It's actually we should totally have a segment of you
Aubameyang.
trying to pronounce European names.
God, it would be awful. It would be so bad.
I think we're gonna try and bring that.
Yeah,
we're gonna bring
88
that
on
back.
him. How do you feel about Dybala though?
Dybala in 88.
88.
Dybala's, he's a good player. I think he deserves to be highly rated. I think
he could have.
he didn't have enough opportunity to prove himself. He didn't have a good year with Ronaldo, so they didn't really dock him for that, which is fine. He probably could be an 89, 90. I know that when you play career mode with Dybala, he quickly gets into that 92, 93 range. It's about where he taps out, which would put him right into that top tier level of the game. If we go all the way down to the bottom, number 100,
Who's that?
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Woo! The man himself,
Which
the
is
lion.
Awesome. Happy to see that there. Would love to see him come play in Europe, though. I'm hoping that's what we see.
I think we'll get back one last time. He'll do it.
Why not?
He should.
Maybe he'll come play at like Real or something.
Yeah, I'm excited. This game's 2 weeks. We're 2 weeks
2
away.
weeks. We'll have some
We'll do a little
game
live
playing
stream
segments. Yeah, for sure.
It is. Love it.
Tomorrow, super excited for the iPhone event, the Apple event.
Big day. Maybe. It's a big day every year. We call it.
We always say this every year. We're like, oh man, the Apple event, this is going to be so epic. And then it's just like,
Apple's incredible at hyping. They are the best hype man you ever seen.
Apple's incredible at hyping stuff that we don't actually care to have.
Could care less.
This is a new way to roll toilet paper. It is the greatest way to roll toilet paper we have ever invented with new technology to always make it roll from the top. And you'd be like, oh my God, this is incredible. But it's actually not once you
all buy it.
get
Let's
off
be
that.
real.
Yeah. I mean, of course.
Auto dispensing toilet paper by Apple.
It's got like a chip in there. It tells you like wipe factor and stuff.
Yep.
I'd buy it.
They tell you your whole diet plan.
3 new iPhones: the iPhone 11 Pro, the iPhone 11 Pro Max, which I'll probably want,
Absolutely.
and the iPhone 11, which I believe replaces the XR.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a
The
single
whole
camera.
line. Which I've heard, and we talked to, we're going to call him out. Well, Austin Evans.
Yeah.
He said it is the best iPhone. The XR is the best iPhone for your bang, for your buck.
He said because you're not worried so much about the camera these days, like everything is relatively solid. It's got the best battery life. It's got a screen that's passable, more than passable.
Right. Very passable.
Most people will never be able to tell the difference.
No.
It's a smaller form factor. They got those cool colors. Actually, I like the grip. It's a little grippier because it's got that matte finish on it.
Yeah. I missed the matte finish on
So that's what this iPhone 11 is supposed to replace.
But let's be real, we're both going to get the iPhone 11 Pro Max, the biggest thing possible.
I don't know if I'm going to go with the Max this time.
Really?
So I've been kind of like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
So good in my hand.
you go caseless, and I kind of play around with like caseless and no case, and
Because they make it one way. I want to admire how the beauty of how they make this phone.
they're nice.
It's so nice.
They're nice, but I also really liked the Google Note.
Yeah, I haven't gone into the Android area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Supposedly, we're going to get faster processors, improved Face ID, which I've actually had really good experience with Face ID.
Besides like 1 or 2 pair of sunglasses I had, it's worked great.
I've actually done really well with sunglasses, which I'm surprised about. So we'll see how that comes out. The new camera, though.
Have you seen this? The square back three camera
cameras.
trio of cameras.
Do you really need 3 fucking cameras?
I was about to say, is it really fucking
Can't we put it
necessary?
into one lens?
Come on.
One lens.
One.
I'm really like, we're sacrificing what? Like I get what they're doing. They're saying, okay, well, you can't build it out in like the depth of the camera, right? Because you can't have all that glass. So we're gonna put multiple pieces of glass. I get it. I'm a camera guy. But I think it's freaking ugly as shit.
Oh, it looks awful. It takes away again.
Like honestly, I think this is ugly.
Really?
I hate this. That's why I like the XR.
The oval of cameras, the double camera, which I never even used the second camera.
Give
I
me
never
one
pressed 2x.
camera. But do you ever do portrait mode?
No.
So
I mean, which I'm different. I get some people do, but man, is 3
this
cameras
comes from 2
really
guys
gonna
that own
be,
Leicas.
Right. Is 3 cameras really going to be that much better in portrait? I know the AI algorithm they're going to be using for it.
Well,
and
so
the
that's the
depth.
thing, right? So the AI Now, the XR uses AI for portrait mode because it only has one lens.
Right. I forgot about that.
So why the hell do we need 3 freaking cameras? It seems
greedy.
like it throws everything off. Now I need a new case. Now I need new, like, not me or you. I mean,
Right.
I will because me with my cases, but like other people that need a case, like you have to go buy all completely new
Yeah. Goes right into
accessories.
Apple's pocket.
And are we finally getting rid of the Thunderbolt? Are we going to USB-C?
I've seen no rumors about it. I think it's 2020's phone.
Because my MacBook Pro is USB-C.
Yep.
My new iPad Pro is USB-C. Just make them all the fucking same.
I think it's next year.
But again, like this is what is bothering me, pissing me off with Apple. I mean, look, I got an Apple Watch on. I've got an iPhone. I've got a MacBook. Like, we use Apple products. I love Apple products because they work.
Yeah. They work seamlessly. Most of them.
Which is why it's hard to break away.
Yeah. Once you're in the Apple ecosystem, there's no getting out for the most time. You got to really dive.
Yeah. Completely.
I mean, I did you see, which is interesting about Apple, ever since the whole Steve Jobs era, the leaks have just been wild. Like, Walmart already has cases for the new iPhone.
I think they have to leak to get hype because people are just not getting hype about the product anymore.
I don't get excited when Steve or Tim Cook comes on stage like I did when Steve did. It's kind
and
of
we got to see Tim Cook live, which is really cool at a client event.
He's chill. I've heard he's
super
just so
chill guy, but just doesn't have that
spark, that magic
edge
in his eyes, that scariness. Steve Jobs was scary. That's what I liked about him.
Scary good.
But we got Apple Watches too, possibly Series 5.
Well, they're not launching them. They're going to talk about the new sleep
Features.
tracking and stuff, which is the big.
Which I know you're
deal.
excited about. Sleep tracking.
Yeah, so I'm actually using an app right now. I was wearing a strap called the Whoop strap because I was kind of sick of wearing an Apple Watch or just a smartwatch in general. The Whoop strap would track my sleep. So now I'm actually using an app for the Apple Watch because my wife convinced me. It's called Sleep Watch, and it gives me all the same values that I was looking for and that I got in the Whoop strap. I'm wondering if now this means that the Apple Watch is going to have like a native sleep tracking, because this is like another app I have to pay for.
Right.
It's fantastic. It tracks things like HRV, your average sleeping heart rate, your rhythm, your heart rate dip, like all that great stuff for sleep. It tells you like when you should start getting to sleep to create a rhythm, which I've noticed significant changes in just the way I feel.
What's the biggest thing? Like drinking before sleeping? What is your...
So alcohol is the worst possible thing. Every time I have a sip and it's not just one sip, it's like a beer or a glass of wine. I noticed that my HRV values are way lower and I have less restful sleep. Even though I don't ever fully get disrupted, it's lighter sleep.
Lighter REM sleep.
Just lighter sleep in general.
Oh, it's interesting. Well.
But I've noticed that consistent bedtimes. So even if it's like you go to bed at 12:30, that's fine. But if every night you go to bed at 12:30 and you get up at 7:30 and you get those 7 hours, it's like magical.
Yeah, that's what I've been aiming for.
I've been going with that like
7.5 is that like perfect spot for me. You get those 5 or so REM cycles.
I'm super excited to see what they do with the watch. I'm wearing the watch. You know me, I'm an Omega guy. Yeah. I love my Omega watches and I love my Audemars Piguet, my Richard Milles, which we want to talk about in a second. But next. I love those. But this Apple Watch, I'm testing right now to see about the sleep, and I like it. So if Apple comes out with something native,
AI tech in there, it's gonna be the future. I mean,
it's gonna do everything to put you to sleep.
They've made the very hard push into the health industry for sure. So I think this is good. This is the next step. I mean, them working with doctors, sending info to that. Like, how do you feel about sending info to the doctors?
So I went to the doctor last week, and I just started screwing around on the phone because you're always waiting for like 2 hours, and I didn't know my login for the whatever my insurance, whatever my thing was. I didn't know the login, but I was like, oh, this is really interesting. And I remember that one of my friends had said that he's able to share all his test results and all his health tracking directly with
his doctor.
That's really smart. Cool. I think it's great because we should be able to see, or it's potential that we can see like lower insurance premiums.
Right.
Like, hey, here, I'm tracking my health, like this and that.
I know big companies starting to do that.
Like,
you wear it.
I think that's a very real use case.
Right.
I like it if people get healthier, especially me. Right.
I don't care about
I'm all about
privacy. Take my info. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's a whole nother
Yeah, so we'll
story.
get to that
But
next week.
I'm excited about it. I'm excited for sure.
Anyway, next they're thinking about doing an Apple TV. Long overdue. Putting an A12 processor in there. I don't know if we really need it. Apple TVs are great. How far can you really
Like an
go
actual
with them?
this is like an actual television though.
No, they're talking about just the Apple TV itself.
Oh,
right
is
now.
that what it is?
Yeah, the
Okay.
little box.
So I do
that
have
we
the
all use.
4K,
Right.
the Apple TV 4K right now. I love my Apple TV.
How far can you go? I mean,
I just don't know what else I need.
Right, exactly.
Like,
so
I've actually started looking into things like the Roku stick
Yeah.
because I can travel easier with it.
I heard Roku's
when we
good.
travel.
The Fire, Google's
Fire 4K.
Google's Chrome. That one's good too. But I mean, Apple TVs are pretty fast. So
It's fast. It works well. Like I don't know what else it's going to do.
yeah, I don't know. But they're also predicting an Apple Tag, possibly similar to the Tile, which I don't know about you, but I feel like you could use an Apple Tile to lose all of your stuff.
If Apple comes out with an Apple Tag, I want to buy 100 of them.
Imagine tagging all of your stuff in your
I'll tag
hotel
my
room.
head.
When you travel in a hotel room, it's a hurricane vent through
My
the
wedding
hotel
ring.
room.
My wedding ring.
Oh
Tag my
gosh.
wedding ring.
Wasn't it twice you almost lost it?
Twice.
Oh boy. Whew.
Tag my wedding ring, tag my keys, tag my watch, tag my phone, tag my wallet.
Yeah, no,
I
I
would.
mean,
I'd be,
I don't know if I would really get it, but they said they updated the My Find app recently, so speculation's kind of going right in that direction. So who knows? But Apple TV Plus, I'm really hoping for some announcements here.
I will sign up.
Absolutely,
Because I'm signed up to everything else.
right.
Um,
They're saying $9.99, possibly.
it's just another $9.99. Like
right.
I want to sign up because some of the content that we saw already, a couple of the shows look really good.
They went hard on the first round.
As long as they allow you to unsubscribe, just like I can with HBO. Like, all right, Game of Thrones is over, and there's Hard Knocks is over, so I'm gonna unsubscribe until something comes back.
Yeah.
Cool. As long as Apple does the same thing, I think I'm cool.
Yeah, I mean they're rumoring November release date. It would be amazing if it released in October.
It's gonna release the same time as
iOS 13,
as
probably.
probably,
maybe.
but
They're saying a
also
little later.
Disney.
Yeah. Disney's in December, I believe.
Yeah,
but
yeah, something like that, right around Christmas.
what about the one more thing? We got one more thing for you. Are they gonna do anything big here?
I don't know.
Noise canceling AirPods,
Wouldn't buy them.
Apple branded headphones.
I mean, they already have the Beats.
Right. Are they gonna combine them though?
No, I don't see it.
Probably not. But Air Power.
No.
You never know.
No. So I don't know if you read this, but what they said they're going to do now is just like Androids do. You could flip your phone over.
Ew, it's its own charger.
And you could put like your AirPods here, or you could put your watch on the back of the phone.
So they can do that,
power.
but they can't put
so
3 coils in one power.
I guess they're not going to release a charging pad. Or
That's wild.
Again, don't know. One more thing. I mean, what could they possibly release right now that they don't already have?
Only other thing that small little rumor mills are going are with Apple AR, Apple Glass, any sort of AR wearable.
Again,
but I just don't think it's there
other
yet.
brands have done it.
Right.
Like, so that one more thing's got to be really good. I don't know if it's gonna be anything that's gonna blow. I bet you the one more thing. No, the one more thing are the physical Apple TV, the physical television.
Oh, yeah.
Like, are we there yet with it?
Only other thing would be new info on Apple Car. But I don't know. I think you're right. It might be TV.
What about a? It wouldn't be a Mac, or it's not a MacBook one, right?
They said possibly some MacBook stuff, but I don't.
Or like the iMac Pro.
They're saying that, but that's already gonna come out. So iPads,
So probably not.
They might do an update to iPads, but there's usually an October event for iPads, so who knows? But that's the Apple. We're gonna be watching tomorrow. I'm excited.
You watched some football over the weekend?
We watched a lot of football this weekend. A lot of football.
Did you notice what Mr. Odell Beckham Jr. was wearing on his wrist on the field?
Ooh, boy.
Sexy as.
That was an expensive watch.
I mean, the dude wore a Richard Mille worth $350,000 on his wrist while he's playing football.
Tackling, had 7 receptions, 70-something yards.
Like, getting tackled.
No problem.
Just no big deal. NBD.
He's not getting fined, though. That's
well,
pretty crazy.
so you're not supposed to have hard objects in the field, like, on you, but it's technically jewelry.
But it's supposed to be under the pads.
Right.
Technically.
But it's kind of, yeah. They're going to have a chat. They're going to tell him, like, hey, don't wear it outside. But you also did watch Nadal.
Yeah. Ooh, what an incredible match.
Who also wore
Ooh, boy.
a Richard Mille.
He just shit right on OBJ.
Double the value.
Double
he
it.
wore the RM2703, which is a $725,000 watch.
Oh my god. I'm playing
so,
sports.
So tell me, who flexed harder?
This is the question. Who topped the flex? Because OJ playing football in one of those is
OBJ,
wild.
not OJ.
Sorry, OBJ. I don't respect him. He was Cleveland. I literally don't even know, because you win 9 Grand Slams and you're wearing that one, or you playing football where it could actually get damaged. There's less opportunity of it getting fucked up while playing tennis.
Yeah.
But who flexed harder? Who's got the flex of the year so far?
It's got to be OBJ.
You think?
Dude,
just because he's breaking
stepping
rules?
onto a football field and being like, yeah, I'm going to wear this while I'm playing. I mean, literally, your hand, like, this is where you're catching the ball.
How much do you think
you're
like
getting
that
hit?
sponsorship
People
folks,
are trying to, I mean.
You think he caught it
know.
like that just to flex
so
it?
there was actually, I saw something where, like, the amount of brand value by him wearing it, it was like $3 million in value, like from the watch being, the Richard Mille got $3 million worth of value.
Or 10 watches worth of value. Got it.
Right.
But they only make
He
like
provided
30
10 worth of value.
Right.
That's I believe that watch is from 2014, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not a brand new edition,
Right.
but also if you understand watches, like, you don't necessarily always want or need the newest one. So I believe there's only about 38 of those made.
Yeah,
or
there's
35.
both of them that Nadal and OBJ were wearing that's like 30 to 50 of each were ever made.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, Richard Mille is known for their very limited runs, kind of over the top.
Do you like
design.
the look of them? Because I thought it was kind of like cheesy. I don't love them, but I respect it.
Richard Mille, my buddy Matt and I, we used to rock the Richard Milles, and we used to play around with them back in the day when they occupied a very small piece of the store. And in Greenwich, Connecticut, a lot of the older folks were into the Vacheron Constantin, Audemars Peugeot, Rolex, Patek Philippe. And so Richard Mille was kind of like, who are you, this new brand? Because they're a very new brand in the grand scheme of things of the watch world. And they were like over the top. At first I didn't like them, but then I was like, damn, they're great. They're really cool looking. They've done a really good job at not caring about the traditional, that's the way we've always done things.
Right.
And they've just kind of built that community, almost like we see a lot of these other direct-to-consumer type brands, like building a community, like a fan base, and getting them in the hands of influencers.
I
like
mean,
Bubba Watson wears one. There's I believe Alonso wears one, the Formula One driver. Like, they've got placement on
the football field,
cars, on the football field. So like, it's being seen by people that they want to get these watches in the hands of. Now, granted, they're very expensive, but I would imagine that if Richard Mille wanted to make something that was a little bit more, like a mass run on something, they could probably sell them at 20, 30,000, but they won't, because they want to keep that really upper elite echelon and the crazy look, right? Like, there's something to be said. Like,
it looks like you're wearing a Ferrari on the wrist
crazy.
or something, or a Lamborghini.
I mean,
on the wrist.
that's what they go for. Like, they actually, I believe that they even say like, oh man, they call themselves like, it's like wearing an automobile on your wrist or something. Or like
a luxury, like high end.
Now I need to Richard Mille.
Richard Mille.
It is a racing machine on the wrist.
Wow,
that's what they say.
I have seen that. That's a pretty badass slogan. Let's
so
be real.
Pretty freaking cool, right?
Holy shit!
But
we just put a Lambo on your wrist, boy. I love it.
Yeah, why not?
Love it. Well, segment 2, we're gonna jump into this. We did watch a lot of football, so we got to talk about our bets.
We did
our parlays.
All right. Well, we did really well individually. We picked a lot of the right games. We picked a lot. I know that in the NCAA we went 7-2.
7-2 on the 9.
Straight up 7-2. In the NFL, we're like 4-2-1.
Yeah, the one, that was a weird one.
The tie, the one that hit it. Boise State Marshall. Yeah, Boise State screwed us right from Friday.
I'm never betting on a Friday. Well, next Friday maybe. There's a game that's kind of shifting around. Who knows? But I'm never betting Friday again because it just ruins Saturday.
Well, fuck that stupid blue field too.
Oh, this fucking blue field. I hate it. How do you not cover -12 over Marshall? Only 14-7.
Marshall is actually a little more formidable than expected, but still, you're Boise. You're at home. You should have
destroyed,
or scored a few more. Speaking of screwing us, West Virginia.
Fuck off! Those fucking couch burners. Oh, it pissed me off. Dude, this one pissed me off so much. Oh, we had so much.
If you got hate in your heart, let it out.
This one's staying in there. Oh, it runs deep. Yeah, this one. Like, how do you not? It's West Virginia. I had so much faith in them. Mizzou trash last week. Then they lost first week. Then you come out and you lose 38-7. 38-7.
Country road.
17 more points.
Take me home.
Fuck off.
To the place.
Oh, God.
I belong.
That was early in the day, too.
Fuck you, West Virginia.
Fuck you, West Virginia. Oh, man. Yeah, that one. That was rough.
Let's get on to our wins, though.
Yeah, here we go.
Our wins. Army.
I'm so proud of Army. Man.
Listen, not only did they cover, right? It was plus 22.5.
We were so confident.
They almost fucking won that game.
Almost won.
And you know what? They won in my heart. That's all that matters.
Go Army. Woo.
Jim Harbaugh looks like trash. His team does not look ready for this year. Very curious to see how he, bounces back from this one.
Yeah, next week should be interesting. We'll see. I don't think
they're
that good.
They've got a pretty tough schedule ahead of them, and so we'll see how they can actually
They got Wisconsin next weekend in 2 weeks. Take that back.
Yeah, and Wisconsin, as we know,
14.
They fuck.
Yeah, they fuck.
They fuck to the tune of what was it? 77 to no, that was an Oregon game. 61-0. They beat Central Michigan.
They fuck. They doubled the spread. Almost doubled the spread.
Dude, you said last week they're bred differently. They absolutely put on a show. I think they're for real though. Like, in all honesty, I think Wisconsin is for real this year.
I hope so. I've always liked them. They're always a fun team to watch. They've always been right there in the top 10.
They're going to be super dangerous. And I mean, listen, as an Ohio State fan, I'm a little worried.
You guys play them this year?
We play them.
I don't remember if you're on the schedule or not.
I don't know when we play them. We should play. Let me take a look at the schedule. We do. We play them on the 26th of October.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
It's here in Ohio.
Oh, that's gonna be a good
Columbus.
One.
Yeah, that would be a big game. I wanted to get tickets.
We're not bet on that one.
No, I wanted to get tickets though, and I'm still trying.
Yeah, we got to go to that one.
Speaking of Ohio State, I was at the game.
Listen, thank God you were there.
42-0, 0 blanked Cincy, minus 15.
Yeah,
they absolutely 3x that.
It was a no-brainer for us. We knew this one's coming. But I was at my barber Saturday morning.
Yep.
And he gave me a little insider source. He said he cussed the hair of a former player who said there's rumors around other players and around the locker room where they're a little nervous about Cincy. And I texted you that and you laughed. You said, "Watch this." And watch we did.
42-0. I enjoyed every single touchdown from my seats and watch them just rack up the points and keep us in it. Well, they didn't. Actually, they did keep us in it because we rebet on Saturday.
we dropped Boise, went to 8 teams.
Boise, went to an 8
and then
teams.
West Virginia still fucked us.
Clemson, Texas A&M.
This was a good game.
This was a good game.
Yeah, did you watch?
Did.
Yeah, it's a good one. Clemson looks strong. I think they're going to be good this year. I think they're at least going to get back to the playoff.
Clemson?
Possibly, yeah.
Oh, of course they will. They look good. But Texas A&M, they covered that spread.
I love
plus
them.
18.
Backdoored it. 10 seconds left.
10 seconds left.
Didn't need to, but they knew. They knew what the spread was. Do you think these teams know what the spread is on some of this stuff? And they're like, we got to try and cover. We got to try and cover. Or are they just out there grinding, just trying to win?
I think you're just grinding out. Yeah. You're trying to win the game. I don't think you actually give a shit.
Yeah,
I think you can't bet on it anyway.
True.
So what does it really matter?
So I bet some of the NFL players know though. They know because they all bet. I
mean, they all hit like, 6 seconds left. Let's line up for a field goal that doesn't matter, and you're gonna fuck us all.
We're gonna backdoor it for everyone else. Yep.
Yeah. Tulane, Auburn. This one was a no-brainer. It was close.
I'm never betting Auburn again.
It was tough though.
They lost to Who was their first loss? They lost to Oregon?
They beat
Oregon. Or they barely beat Oregon.
They barely beat Oregon.
You barely cover the spread on Tulane. I don't trust you anymore.
It's all right.
I mean, 24-6 with a minus 17.5.
I'm okay with
half
it.
a point. Ugh.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
They got it for us. They brought it home for us, just like Oregon did.
Whew.
And I said last week's show, or on Friday's show, I said, Nevada's defense is trash. Well, 77-6.
High flying offense, 3x the spread. Whew.
Absolute freaking garbage.
I love when Oregon's at home like that.
You know who else I love?
Yeah, you called this one.
Cal.
You called this one.
Fucking Cal. Plus 13.5. They win the game outright. 20-19. Talk about fucks. Cal. Cal over Washington. Honestly, crazy game, but they pulled it out for us. Put us at 7-2 on the week.
Man,
I'm happy with that.
That's a good week.
That's a good fucking week, man.
If we would have pulled out a 5-team parlay without West Virginia.
Yeah. I mean, we stretched it. We wanted to win a little bit more. We got to be a little bit more
greedy,
conservative.
but
we'll try to be a little more conservative. But for
maybe
me,
we'll start doing 9 and a 5.
You got to go big and go home.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, what is the point of betting if you're not going to win big?
Winning some.
I'm not about that like poker.
Yeah, but
blackjack,
5
like
teams,
play roulette, throw it all on. If you win, you win.
Get
you
us
lose.
like a grand. Grand still a winning.
All right,
yeah, we'll see.
If a grand means a lot, then let's do it.
But that was Saturday. Moving on to Sunday.
Sunday's games, we had Dallas -7. They also won 35-17 over the New York Football Giants.
What'd you say Zeke was gonna eat?
Zeke was gonna eat,
and he ate.
He ate. Eli actually had a decent game.
Did he?
Like he played pretty well. You can't put. I don't think you can put this loss on him.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did see Daniel Jones at the end. He came in just to get a little bit of reps.
Yep.
But there was zero defense in the game.
No.
Like
I mean,
absolute crap.
the Giants' defense might as well just not been on the field. It was awful.
I don't even know. Yeah, I'm not sure they showed up to the stadium at all.
I mean, there was 1,000 yards combined between both teams. That's unreal.
And that's unheard of.
Yeah.
In the NFL. Well, I guess not anymore. It's kind of like we saw some pretty high-scoring games.
Yeah, we did. But it's good.
Seattle and Cincinnati. I'm glad Seattle won this game. They did not cover. They were -9.5.
No, I do not cover. It's
Cincinnati played really well.
Oh, everyone was expecting them to be trash. I'm surprised.
Cincinnati played really well. John Ross, wide receiver, little guy, tore it up. I mean, played so well. Andy Dalton played out of his mind. I was super surprised.
I thought he was washed up.
As a Steelers fan, I'm like,
No.
these guys suck. That division, our division is going to be super tough.
Yeah.
A lot tougher than I expected. After watching Cincinnati
play. It's going to be an intense year. It's going to be good.
The Chargers and the Colts. This one was actually we pushed it. I'm looking at our notes here. We actually pushed it. It was -6.
Oh, it went 6.5.
Chargers -6. It did. Yeah, we didn't get it at 6.5. And
push.
Indianapolis lost 30-24.
I am surprised Indy got that many points though.
Indianapolis played well. Again, played very well.
QB retires 2 weeks ago.
Jacoby Brissett is not a bad
He's
quarterback.
not bad, but he's not luck.
He's not. You're right. But I've always hated the Chargers, so I don't really care.
Did you see the nice interception in the end zone?
I did.
That was cool.
It was pretty.
It was very nice.
Malik Hooker.
One hand. Ooh.
OH. You know he's from Ohio State.
Yeah.
DBU.
I saw it all over.
The real DBU. Not this shit Texas or
Nah.
LSU. Yes, maybe. I'll take it. I'll give it to LSU.
We wild.
But yeah, that one did not get us anything. A push there. Philly.
Oh,
-10. Now, I got a little story for you.
Yeah.
Mr. Blake had tweeted out with like 2 minutes to go. He's
Yeah,
like, no doubt, Philly. I
never had a doubt.
I never had a doubt with Philly.
They were going to come back, cover after halftime.
So Washington was up. Philly came back, which is great for everything. We're like, this is good. This is good. They're going to cover.
They were down by like 17.
And then at the last, I think it was 6 seconds.
6 seconds.
Washington scores.
Washington cover.
Touchdown.
Backdoor covers. Oh, I was so pissed.
And fucking blew it for everybody else.
Fucking blew it.
Now, I heard that win actually saved a lot of sports books in Vegas.
From imploding.
From like
Armageddon.
It was actually what I read.
That's wild. Oh, fuck off.
This was a tight. This was a tight game. It was Carolina and LA. It was
closer than I expected.
It was a 1.5, right? And so, let's see. Did they win?
I think I typed that wrong, actually.
Yeah, it was actually 30-27.
Yeah.
So, 30-27. The Rams, they covered.
I thought the Rams were going to blow them out.
I did not think the Panthers were going to hang in there as long as they did.
Yeah, I mean, I guess with the -1.5 spread, it's kind of just a pick 'em at that point.
It's a pick 'em at that point. I
mean, but I really thought it was going to be a bigger blowout. Just like the next game.
Cleveland is just bad, bro.
I'm never betting on
Cleveland -5.5.
I don't know if I would bet on Cleveland if they played Miami.
They took the L, man. It was that game got comical.
And Tennessee's not that good.
No, I'm actually curious to know though, is Cleveland that bad, or was it just kind of one of those games where like you didn't show up? There's a lot of hype, right? OBJ, like this Baker Mayfield.
You see Baker doing the In the Air Tonight drum solo?
But Baker, yeah, I did. Yeah. But he didn't show up. Like,
no.
He was struggling. Bad.
He was trying to do college Baker. He was running around trying to scramble out of the pocket.
He went back to trying to do what he knew.
Yeah. Stay in the pocket, keep the arm strong.
Didn't work. We took the L on that one.
Yeah.
KC.
Ooh.
-3.5.
They came out ripping.
They did. Pat Mahomes. At one point, I was watching the broadcast, and whoever was announcing the game was like, Pat Mahomes is now on pace to throw for 600 yards as he's gotten 300 yards in the first half. And I'm like, do you really think he's going to come out throwing the same way he did in the first half?
They're just going to run the ball.
I'm like, shut the hell up. He's not going to throw.
No. He got hurt at one point, though.
He got a little nicked up, a little banged up. He came right back in.
Yep.
He's a tough guy. He's a big dude.
They basically killed Big Dick Nick, though.
They did. Big Dick Nick is out.
Clavicle.
He's out. He's going to be out for probably the year.
Yeah, probably the year. He's getting surgery today.
The Jaguars just traded to the Steelers for Josh Dobbs.
Not a bad pickup.
We'll see how that goes.
Nice Tennessee guy.
There's probably We'll see how he goes. He couldn't cut it as a Steelers backup, but again, you've got Big Ben there. That wasn't gonna like jump in.
Ben's not gonna let that happen.
Baltimore. 59-10. Lamar Jackson. Lamar running back Jackson. Action Jackson. The fucking guy didn't I don't think he ran the ball. Which everyone thought this dude's a running back. He's a running back that can kind of throw or not throw. He threw.
What, 8 touchdowns?
I think it was like six touchdowns, something like that.
Yeah.
6 touchdowns. I don't know what the final was there. I don't know what the final like stat line was. He's 6 touchdowns.
They were saying his over-under on touchdowns for the year was 16. Here I had 6.
Well, last year I think he only had 8 passing touchdowns.
That's what it was. That's what I got mixed up.
He literally has like pretty much met what he did last year. God. I'm kind of scared as a Steelers fan.
Yeah, you're right. That whole area.
Hollywood Brown, who's Antonio Brown's cousin.
What a gangster name, though.
Dude went off.
It must run in the family. The whole.
Is that little super fast Hollywood. Yeah.
Diva. Love it.
They're good.
Miami. Miami is not good.
Now, did you hear that some players on Miami were literally texting their agent saying, I want to leave this team?
All of their players are leaving.
Because they're tanking for Tua.
Right.
Just terrible. I mean, there should be something against that. I think I get it. The worst teams get the number 1 draft pick, but maybe there has to be some sort of lottery situation like the NBA where it's like you can't just tank and automatically get that first pick, because what do you do? Like if Miami's going to be an automatic L or an automatic W for everybody else all year, like that kind of sucks.
I mean, it's not an automatic L for Patriots though. They've lost a couple times in Miami. Not a team that's just deciding to tank, right? It should be interesting, but everyone's leaving, so.
We still got Denver tonight, -2.5 against Oakland. I think Denver wins that one outright.
You think they're going to be that good?
By at least 10.
Or you think Oakland's coming out with the visions?
No, I think Oakland just sucks.
Gruden. Sorry,
I just think they suck. I don't know if Oakland's good.
Yeah. I don't know much about Denver, but I'm assuming Denver might.
We'll see what happens.
Might be pretty good this year.
Maybe.
Little Monday thought action. What you got? You got any thoughts over there?
Yeah, Monday thoughts. After watching Tom Brady dissect, just mutilate my Pittsburgh Steelers last night, 33-3.
That was bad.
I'm not ashamed of admitting it and just saying it. I still wave my terrible towel proudly.
Hey. In shame, in sadness.
Whatever.
Till next week.
It is what it is.
For the next 6 days.
I want to drink whatever that dude's drinking.
Yeah?
He looks younger than me.
Inject yourself.
He looks younger than people that are younger than me. He looks like he could be he looks better than he did in college.
Yeah.
Like
he's more put together.
He's put together. He's got like his skin looks great.
He's not wrinkling.
I'm like, what? The dude is 42, 43 years old.
Maybe Giselle is giving him a skincare routine.
She's definitely injecting him with some sort of fountain of youth.
I think he's going stem cells. Maybe that's what you need. Fly down to Panama, get the little stem cell action.
Whatever it is.
Fix that shoulder.
My Monday thought is that, and this is kind of like a little bit, deeper, but got me thinking like how important it is to care about your diet, to just care about like training for yourself, exercise, diet, like all that matters so much, because it is possible to perform however you're performing. Not everyone's in the NFL, so but to perform at the high level just by taking care of yourself. And like too many people, we don't take care of ourselves, right? Like, I'm going to opt for that cheeseburger because it's easy, or I'm going to skip the gym because it's easy. And there's so many things that we can just make excuses for. But this dude is proving that year after year, he's been dominant in the NFL for 20 years. 2 decades.
Literally since like the first or second year he came in.
20 years. No, from literally the first fucking
That's right.
time he stepped on the field.
Drew Bledsoe. Right? Yeah.
Bledsoe got hurt. Like, that's insane.
I mean, he's vegan. You gonna go vegan?
I don't think he's vegan.
I think he is.
I don't know. I think I'm pretty
Did
sure
he finally
he
get
could eat
off
a
of
steak
it?
or something.
Because he was in his show last year, being Tom Brady, where it was on Facebook. He was vegan.
I think he eats vegan. Like he tries to eat.
Because he was using like vegan.
He eats like
powder.
vegan meals and powder and stuff.
Okay.
But I don't think he's like full on vegan.
He still eats a manly steak. You put another Super Bowl ring on.
I'm trying to find because I know he promotes vegan and stuff like that.
Yeah. So you're probably right. He's probably not fully vegan. But I could have sworn he was.
I know. Breeze is vegan, or Breeze is something. Maybe
he does a little bit, but he's not full vegan.
But that's what I'm saying. So I don't know if Brady. Maybe I don't. For most of the year, Brady's a vegan. In the cold winter months, he adds some lean meat to his diet.
Okay. So when it gets cold in Foxborough,
a typical day's menu this time of year might include a breakfast smoothie made with almond milk, a scoop of protein, seeds, nuts, a banana, mid-morning homemade protein bar, sliced up chicken breast on a salad with whole grains and legumes for lunch, a second smoothie as a snack, and a dinner of quinoa with greens. So he's getting his protein.
Damn. Yeah. He sounds like he just walked in Whole Foods and ate everything.
Pretty. Listen, if that's what it takes, I want in. That's it. I want to hit the fountain of youth. I think Tom Brady has figured out what the fountain of youth is.
The cup, drink from the cup, the Holy Grail.
I will drink from the cup.
I love it. Here's my Monday thought.
All right.
A lot different. Same path. We're talking about fries.
Like French fries?
French fries.
Like chips?
Where are we?
Chips.
Yeah. No. Yes. If you're in England, a little fish. Where are we with fry preservative? Here's what pisses me off. When you order fries from Postmates or Uber Eats, wherever you're getting it from, why are they always soggy? Why are all fucking potatoes soggy when you get them? Why can't we figure this out? We can have the most intricate meals from every Michelin star around the world, but we can't figure out fucking potatoes. Just put more preservatives in them. No one gives a shit. Just do it. I mean, it's not eating it all the time, but when you want them and you don't want to go get them, that's that rare time of year.
You want crispy
You
fries.
want crispy, fresh fries delivered straight to you. Why can't we fucking figure that out? Wild.
Well, because
we can figure anything out.
If they sit there, it's just like a matter of
the steam in the bag.
So I don't think it's fries. I think we have to figure out how to transport them better.
Okay.
The containers that we keep them in. Because there are some... Isn't it like, I mean, we have local cluster truck here. Theirs are always, like their tots are always super crispy when they get here.
Yes, because they fly over. And it's within a mile.
So that's the thing. So like the delivery process, you can't expect something to be delivered 5-10 miles away.
Right.
It's going to take a half an hour.
But maybe it clusters on something, because if you order Chick-fil-A fries and you pick them up in a drive-thru and you drive home and get home and eat it, they're cold. Yeah. So it's got to be transportation. There's something there.
It has to be like what you're physically putting them in.
They wrap them in foil at cluster.
Right, which I believe there's not as much of that condensation that you're building up as with like a plastic container or just an open container. So it's still keeping them warm. Right, but not long enough. I don't know. There's got to be something.
So here's the solution. If it's that, and they do a foil in a bag. So what if it is you start wrapping them in butcher paper? Is that the way to go? Like a little Panini Brothers action, where you wrap it all in a butcher paper in the sandwich. But
interesting.
Maybe that's it. Maybe
we'll have to check. Maybe
it absorbs the steam.
Maybe we'll have to do a test.
Maybe we'll do a little French fry test. But that's my Monday thought. Why can't we figure out fries at home? Transport it to home.
On that note, I think we're going to leave you thinking about fried transportation and the Fountain of Youth. You can join us again Wednesday, where we go a little deeper. It's going to be an exciting deep dive on Wednesday. I can't tell them what it's about, though. They have to come back and listen. Subscribe. Please leave a rating and review on your favorite podcast player. And be sure to share with your friends and family.
See you next week.
I guess I'll talk to you Wednesday.
We'll see you Wednesday.
Something like that.
Be prepared.